We have the Radiant. Check out that silencer and his awesome hat. That's Stargate. He's my buddy. We have the Dire. We've got a pretty cool life stealer. That's about it. We have an intro. And welcome, everyone, ladies, gentlemen, children of all ages, YouTube watchers and Patreon watchers alike. Welcome to an ability draft with me, KarmaKnight, playing on a spider. Got some new feet for my spider. Now he's orange and green. Very cool. Has candles, because reasons. Maybe to keep all these babies on his body warm. I don't know. Maybe to catch them on fire when they stand in the candles. No baby spiders were hurt in the making of this video. Along with me, we have Stargate. That's my friend. He plays mid. This video is all about his build because it's surprisingly awesome. Bottom, we have Smaug and a Swordfish. Don't know these two, but they played a game with me, so they're all right. And we have First Akivo. First Akivo? One stock evolution. First clock of evolution. I don't know what this name means. Invoker, if you ever see this video, please explain your interesting name. Clinks picks up first blood bottom. Oh my god, they invaded for our bounty rune. With plenty of time on the countdown still. How rude. How rude. Look at this. There's 3 of them. Honestly, I think this is like one of the best plays you can do to start Dota nowadays is pick a rune, have 5 of your teammates go for it, because First Blood just got them, what, 280 gold plus another 150 gold? Like, that's worth so much more than bounty runes. Bounty runes are what, 40 gold? Right across the team? It's all about First Blood. And they darn near pick up Jug also. I think Jug dies. Could be wrong. Maybe he gets away. He is forever stuck. Woo! Jug dies. Okay. Yeah, so they get 2 kills by rolling as a 3-stack. And that is worth substantially more than the runes they missed out on by ambushing us. And then they also got some runes by ambushing us. So, yeah, play around bounty runes, guys. It is strong. I got one, Invoker got one. They got 2, we got 2. So the bounty runes are even, but they got first blood and then another kill. Like, look at how much gold they just got. They're already up at 1k and 2 kills at 50 seconds. It's crazy. So strong. Anyway, don't worry. It's not the end of the world. Builds matter. Let's start with bottom. We've got 2 people in our safe lane competing for last hits because Torm decided he was a right-clicker too. And to be fair, they both have very good builds. Like, we got Jug with Fury Swipes and Crit, who should absolutely be our P1. He has Skeleton Walk for ambushing people and Enrage for not dying. I like how much damage it has. This build definitely needs like some big items to really get going, because it has no lockdown. Either needs excellent supports or some really big items. But like, this is crazy. You can be able to Roche at like 30 seconds with this build. We got Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit has webs. Great for ambushing people. Burning Barrage, nope, not Burning Barrage, Searing Arrows, and Overpower. So we can kind of just pop out of the forest and just blap, 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 with a bunch of Searing Arrows. Just a little bit of a mana-hungry blapping. But, you know, this is an intel hero with all the mana in the world. Should be fine. And webs are so unfair. I'm just cruising through the trees, waiting for No Prob Bob to get stuck. Speaking of No Prob Bob, we've got this gentleman with a build that does things and stuff, I guess. He first picked Sunstrike. So, let's just play through this in my mind. Like, he's gonna drop a Stone Remnant. He's gonna do the Magnetize thing. Nearby Stone Remnants to explode, destroying the Remnant and refreshing. Magnetize duration. Can happen multiple times. An enemy hero is affected by grip or okay, so he's gonna drop some stone remnants. He's gonna magnetize somebody, and then he's gonna roll into them and stun the whole team. I guess that's how Earth Spirit works. I don't really know how Earth Spirit works, if you can tell. So he's got some Earth Spirit abilities, and then the remnants are gonna explode and damage the whole team. Okay, and he's gonna pull them toward his Sunstrike with Electric Vortex. This is just like kind of a wonky caster build with long cooldowns for anything impactful. Like, he's got good engage for his team with Rolling Boulder and Electric Vortex on a pretty reasonable cooldown. But like, the rest of this is such a strange spell pile. I don't really get it. I don't know what this build is. It's a dedicated caster build. I suppose it's a support. He looks like he's trying to right click. So I'm confused. Obviously the one who should be right clicking in this lane is Clinks, who has a range quelling blade. Oh, that flex. I love it. Who is also totally about to die. Nice. That pop out of nowhere and shoot a bunch of searing arrows is in fact scary. Both of them doing their thing didn't really do anything. Jug didn't even help. That was just all this boy. The overpower searing arrows. Speaking of Clinks, who's dead, he's got a pretty good build, but it looks like he's losing lane, which is too bad for him, because, yeah, Omni Slash, 2 right-click abilities, and a nice repeating stun to mess up people while he goes on them. I like it. It's a good right-click build with a little bit of support built in. Seems solid. Would be terribly unfortunate if he got wrecked in lane. Wow, that jungle camp just showed up to pretty much exactly stun for them ambushing. And Storm is still pretty much just fine. Fascinating. Alright, up top, we have Bemis on Earth Spirit with a support build. He's got a Silence, he's got a Shackle, he's got heals. He's playing those 2 abilities in lane. This seems good. Seems good. He also has Static Remnant, which is, I don't know, a thing to do in fights while he's shackling people. I don't know. This is fine. Having a nuke as a support is fine. It's a bit awkward, but he's a melee hero, so he's going to be in there anyway. It's fine. We have a Legion Commander. Legion Commander's build is totally legit. He can pop out of people, like Lifestealer when he Rolling Boulders in and then tethers people. And then, like, Silken Boa Earthshock combo for, what, 40 plus 55% slow, and then you're just never moving again while he Blade Flurries you. I like it. Oh my god, you guys, I just discovered that this is Blade Fury, not Blade Flurry. I thought it was like a flurry, like a milkshake from McDonald's. Ah, live and learn, live and learn. Anyway, LC's got a good build. I like it, seems solid. And on our side of the river, the Radiant side, we have first stock, one Stockivo. I still don't know how to say that. Like, 1ST could be first, but then it also is like stock is a word, and Evo kind of makes more sense as an abbreviation. So, like, one stock evolution, I think, is what this says. What does this even mean? This is the worst, is when you can, like, pretty much read a license plate, but you don't even know what it means, or in this case, a gamer tag. What is it? What does it mean? Anyway, he's got Borrowed Time, an excellent ult. He's got Last Word. He's got Arcane Curse, and he's got Overload. So, gonna cast some annoying spells on people to make it hard for them to cast spells and slow them. Seems like an okay support build. It's not great. Hard stuns would be preferable, but, like, these are fine. No points in Overload at all is interesting. Not sure why he's skipping that. We have a Broodmother with a dual build. There's Duel. There's Feast. There's a couple things to cast before I duel. Aphotic Shield, and press the attack. It's a dual build. There's not a ton to say about it. I need a Blink and a Blade Mail, and then I'll be online, and once I'm online, I'm going to duel people and kill them and steal damage. Seems good. Oh, that creep shackle. Wait. Let's see that again. In slow motion. I approach the wave to do naughty things like last hit creeps. Stone spirits having none of that. He steps in to shackle me. And shackles this poor unsuspecting creep. Lol, the ping. The ping was from Yellow, which is Legion Commander. That's so funny. Legion Commander's like, good job, nerd, you shackled the creep. Oh man, 745, that might be my short for this video. That was pretty excellent. Anyway, yeah, I have a dual build. It works. And then mid. We have quite a matchup mid. Oh my god, Lifestealer died. Let's see that again. Oh no, Clinks died too. Alright, let's see Lifestealer's really awesome build in action. A Courier goes down. Storm Spirit is pissed. He goes after Clinks, who runs away. Lifestealer does all the mean things to Storm Spirit, who rages and kills Lifestealer, and then just also turns around and kills Clinks, who came back for no good reason. That was a very sloppy fight. I don't know what they were doing there. Seems like maybe with some better coordination, you know, like Clinks going on the Storm Spirit when Lifestealer did his stuff, they might have had more success there. Oh no, Invoker goes down top. Let's see that again in regular speed. What's happening here? Invoker gets blade blurried after getting shackled. Yeah, that's strong. Saves the boa for afterward. Gets some good chase in. Sunstrike to lock it in. There's the double silence with the curse burning barrage. Ooh, the infest. The infest saves the life. The LC Legion Commander saves the LC. Very interesting. So Stargate and I are going to hang out top and pressure mid. I'm going to talk about this Shadow Shaman's build real quick. It's very strong and very scary. He's got a built-in BKB. He's got glaives for right-clicking on things super hard and already has nice high damage as Shadow Shaman. And then he's got 2 crowd control things. He's got Sight Trap and he's got Hex. I love it. I have nothing bad to say about this. He needs a Shadow Blade so he can pop out of nowhere and explode people. He's going for Yashikaya? Alright, I have concerns about the Yashikaya decision. But this build is excellent, and with like a Shadow Blade and an Orchid, he can 100% get kills and start stacking that intel. His opponent, mid, was Silencer, and if you saw the thumbnail, you know this video is about Silencer. If you saw the draft, you know this video is about Silencer. If you saw that draft, that means you'd support me on Patreon. If you want to see the draft or the post-game analysis, you should consider supporting me on Patreon. It's not that expensive, and you get some awesome things like more content and merchandise and my undying gratitude. Anyway, I thought I was going to set up a duel there, but LC showed up and Stargate didn't come with me, so I don't set up a duel there. Womp. Anyway, we've got Silencer. He's got Curse of Avernus and Burning Barrage. This is a ridiculous wombo of a combo. I suggested these picks after totally handing Glaives of Wisdom over to Invoker in the draft. But I don't feel that bad, because he picked up Curse of Avernus on the first pass, and on the way back he got Burning Barrage, and this is nuts. Just AoE, silence, multiple attacks, slow, improved attack speed for yourself and your allies after it goes off. Hey, look at that. Look at that. He's slowed, he's cursed. All the things happened. And you know what would be really good with this? Would be if he had an ult that attacked by right-clicking on things. Oh, he does. He totally does. Mass Serpent Ward does things by right-clicking on things. That is a duel on the Earth Spirit. Legion Commander runs through us to escape. How fascinating. Face boots are good. I'm pretty much a never not travels kind of guy, but face boots are solid. He pretty much has all he needs to like be rolling with this build, which is the Maelstrom for guaranteed lightning procs on a Burning Barrage volley. 6 attacks is enough to pretty much always get a lightning or 2. Especially if there's multiple targets. You can see like sometimes 2 or even 3 lightnings, I think, in one Burning Barrage. What's the cooldown? Is there cooldown? Is there just no cooldown? Cool. Amazing. Oh, there's SNEKS. There's the improved attack speed, and the SNEKS blow him up so fast. Lifestealer gets out. That's 2 dead baddies. And SNEKS pressuring a tower. Seems good to me. Yeah, check this out. Check it out. You see that? That's crazy. That's so strong. Alright, well, that's the builds. We're at 12 minutes. Let's take a look at how this game is going. By looking at net worth. Hey, Silencer's winning. We've had a couple successful fights top at this point. He's 4-1. Storm is crushing at bottom, also 4-1. Poker's having a rough time. I'm taking duels under towers with confidence and gusto. I don't get the duel, but we do get the kill. Legion Commander shows up, and that's a double kill for Legion Commander. Ruh-roh. Is it? Is it not a double kill? Did somebody else get the kill? Alright, it's not a double kill for Legion Commander, but it seems like it should be. Oh man, there's some infest shenanigans right there. What is this jungle creep doing? That is a Tackle Blade Fury combo. That certainly makes him dead. Invoker is going to get the cleanup on Earth Spirit. Still, no overload. I don't understand why he doesn't have overload. Attempts to chase with Force Staff. It is just enough. That uphill shot with no miss for the kill. Beautiful. It's a double kill on our Invoker. So, now that Silencer went and got himself killed top, looks like Legion Commander and Shadow Shaman are actually ahead in net worth. But our team's up 4K, so it's 2 of them and then all 5 of us and then the rest of them. So, Clinks and Lifestealer had a bad game, and Earth Spirit is just not farming. This is correct because he's a support, but like these 2 are, it looks like they're competing with each other for farm, and both just not getting any. What just happened? This guy died. Let's see that. Let's see that fight. Jug died. Did this spot him? What happened? Am I sleeping? There it is. LC. Oh no, I saw this. Did I just go way too far? This was ages ago. Earth Spirit died here. Jug died somewhere else. Storm died. Whatever. Whatever. Fights happen. People die. I don't know what's happening. Best caster ever. Oh yeah. Oh, that sheep. And then the glaives. And then the TP in from Invoker to save the day. Looks like that's going to result in a dead Shadow Shaman. Storm Spirit also goes down. I think this is the fight I was looking for. Invoker just pulsing with the Magnetize, but not dying. It doesn't seem like it's doing much. Right? Like, I guess it's doing something. Not much though. Alright, Juggernaut chases the Lifestealer. He pulls some shenanigans. Legion Commander shows up. Juggernaut gets destroyed. But then there's a Silencer. He silences the Lifestealer, who tries to dodge around a tree, but promptly dies. Invoker runs to Silencer in an attempt to not die. Oh man. That's 2 quick snake volleys. Once the Curse of Avernus is up. We'll just pretend he's not stuck in his own snakes right there. Unfortunately, that snake's nowhere near a tower, and he already got him cursed. I don't know if that was necessary. It's fine, though. Meanwhile, I'm kind of just keeping the pressure on top. I've got my Blade Mail, trying to save up for my Blink. That's all I need for life. Lynx is jungling away, trying to catch up on having items this game. Shadow Shaman pushes in mid aggressively. 15 minutes in by himself mid. One could argue that this is a suspicious maneuver to make. Jug takes advantage. Storm Spirit also shows up. Well, it's not going to work. Oh, it's gonna work if he tries to stop and fight. Alright, I don't know why Shadow Shaman didn't just walk out of that. He was as good as escaped and turned around. They turned around to Hex was right, but he should have kept running. He didn't have team. Legion Commander thinks about joining the fight. Thinks about it long and hard. Does he join the fight? I don't know. We'll have to see. What happened to Lifestealer? Why is Lifestealer dead? I didn't see that. Right under the tower with the Rave crashing through. Storm gets some aggression in, gets their Legion Commander down to half health. Makes them spend the healing ward now. Heal up the Legion Commander. Legion Commander's got a silence. I like it. Seems good. Looks like they want this fight. I don't think they want this fight on Storm Spirit and his webs. They'll just slip away. I see a double damage silencer. He sees this get dewarded. Big old global silence goes down on a total non-fight. Oh, was Earth Spirit in there? Earth Spirit silences. He goes in. Oh no, that was Lifestealer getting out with Rolling Boulder. Right, okay. Well, mid kind of fizzles. Invoker and Jug go after the Shadow Shaman bottom. And while this guy's got like a good crowd control build with some good damage, it seems like he's kind of stuck doing like a lot of running away. Jug with the invis will get that last hit down. Lifestealer does the things his build does, but his Legion Commander getting the damage down. Jug goes down. Invoker ult keeps him alive for the moment. Legion Commander with the Infest. Lifestealer misses his Rolling Boulder. The Infest Blade Fury is good. There are some snakes. And they are forced to back off. A few more attacks. And Earth Spirit goes down. Lifestealer is so very low. So very, very low. And I've got a Blink Duel. I had no idea how low he was. I do believe I've seen Emotion over there, and I kind of just say like, hey, let's go kill somebody. I think we can kill somebody. Let's go kill somebody. But I am a slow pokey butt with my brown boots, and I do not catch either of these guys. I try to do the blink duel thing, but alas, Storm Spirit explodes the baddie too fast. As the Stargate, getting the kill on Lifestealer. Oh yeah, that's the juice right there. Check this out. Storm goes on Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit gets the rune, turns around, shackles, and just immediately gets dueled out of the shackle. So rude. Well, my duel damage is piling up nicely. We're up a good amount of kills. We're up a lot of golds. The Shadow Shaman is trying to split push. I'm not sure if split pushing here is the call. He's gonna rage, head into the bushes, drop a trap to slow, and TP out. We're running around up here. Where'd we go? A little bit of a waste of time. Silencer goes back to pushing the lane. He's got himself a Gleipnir. This is definitely a good pick with this build. Some additional lockdown and chain lightnings on your burning barrages. It's great. Juggernaut farming away. Almost has his Battle Fury at 20 minutes. A little late. He's having a bad game. Yeah, he's only at 7k net worth. Two Silencers almost 10. My 8 and Storm Spirit's 8. Meanwhile, mid, things is happening. Things is happening in too many places. Looks like Silencer's gonna get the clinks. I am going to get killed by the Shadow Shaman right before the Shadow Shaman goes down. Shortly afterward, the Invoker goes down. Storm Spirit is in danger. But don't worry, there's a double damage silencer there to save the day. Get to Shackle and some good old right clicks. Lifestealer rolls all the way across river and up the other bank. How did that attack even hit? Was that just already in the air and not disjoint? What happened there? Keep an eye on the attacks on Lifestealers. That's in the air. Yeah, okay, so the attack gets off way earlier and then just flies all the way across river and tracks him. Yes, Rolling Boulder does not disjoint attacks. So silly. Legion Commander wants something. It's Blade Fury and Shackle. It's a good combo. Looks like it'll do. That's a dead silencer. Oh yeah, they're happy about that kill. Oh no, again. I don't know, maybe I'll make my short about how Duel is better than Shackle. Here's a 7-minute Shackle. There's that one in the forest a minute ago. Yeah. Let's see that again. In slow motion, because this is the kind of thing I find quite funny. Alright, he's gonna fight the Invoker. He shackles him, and Shackle is ruined by Duel. That is a very dead Earth Spirit. And some bonus damage from me, too. Oh, nice. Silence result. Keeps him up. Force Staff for the attempted escape. Was it enough? Rolling Boulder falls short. Storm Spirit shows up to avenge. I tried to get some spells down on the Storm Spirit, but I didn't make it. Maybe I could have blinked. I don't know. Maybe it was on cooldown. Not paying attention. Meanwhile, somewhere, Legion Commander does mean things to somebody. What's going on? Jug is pushing a tower. The creep wave and Legion Commander TPs into the forest. Lifts, slows, jumps with the double slow Blade Fury. Oh, does he get the... He doesn't get the courier. God, that would be insult to injury right there. Anyway, that's a nice kill on Legion Commander. Legion Commander, sir. Nezha. Do you ever see this video? I like your build. You're doing great. Meanwhile, mid, Lifestealer gets all shackled and stuff. Or not shackled, he gets all silenced and stuff with the Curse of Avernus Burning Barrage. Slowed, and that is an easy duel for the spider. Hey, that's me, I'm the spider. Speaking of me, if you want to see more of me, I'm going to play live Tuesday and Thursday at nighttime. You can find me on Twitch. Links in the description. Alright. Looks like we've got a lull for a moment. A couple people show up. Do mean things. Oh, that is a good counter to Blade Mail. Turns out Rage is better than Blade Mail. Infest is also quite strong. Legion Commander pops out with the Infest. Goes to do his thing against Silencer, and Storm Spirit shows up and ruins his fun. Gets the kill on the Clinks. SNEKS clean up the Earth Spirit a moment later. Legion Commander runs home with his tail between his legs, and not many kills to his name at this point. Alright, so Silencer is well ahead in net worth, followed by Legion Commander and then me. It's interesting that there's like a good bit of back and forth in the net worths. This doesn't really look like we're that far ahead until you get to down here. It's like these two are kind of even, these two are kind of even, then it's like these three and these three. So this Earth Spirit having absolutely no income is a problem. Is he just dead 19 times? Like, what happened? Oh, yeah, he's 1-7. Lynx is 1-8. Yikes. Stu are having a rough game. Lifestealer is also poor and is 5-8, so he's gotten some kills. He's also given up some gold. If we take a look at items right now, I think that might tell the tale of where this game is at. Quinks is working on an ag still at 24 minutes. Shadow Shaman has a Hurricane Pike. Okay guys, if you ever get Glaives of Wisdom, there's an item, and it is for you. It scales off intel and slows on attack. It's called Witchblade. Get it and get it early. It is the item to get with Glaives of Wisdom. We have Clinks with an Omni Slash build and Blade Mail. But that seems... That's a decision right there. Earth Spirit has a Vessel. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if that helps him. And Legion Commander, the one on their team doing the best, has Yasha, Phase Boots, Basher, and an Orchid. That's pretty much all their net worth. Meanwhile, I'm totally ignoring the fight mid. Let's talk about the fight mid. Alright, we've got Storm hanging out mid. Across from Shadow Shaman. Looking to set something up. Shadow Shaman goes and shoots the Storm. Silencer steps in. I do the whole setup thing and jump in and get a late duel on the Legion Commander for an easy kill and a safe duel. And then all my stuff is up, so I go on the Earth Spirit, and with my team hitting him too, he goes down. Shadow Shaman pushes me away and almost, just kidding, totally kills me. But in the meanwhile, let's keep an eye on this Silencer, who cleans up the Lifestealer who ended up behind us, and before that, is in fact the one that got the kill there. Okay. No, Swordfish got that kill. Interesting. Well, Silencer is alive and well and getting kills. Right now this fight is a 2-for-3. Jug's looking like he's about to go down, but Silencer gets into the fight. Gets that slow and silence on Shadow Shaman, who goes down. Banks tries to fight Invoker, but he just won't die with that ult, and the Silencer cleans him up too. Technically the kill went to Invoker, but we all saw that fight. Nice job, Stargate. What a gross build. He now has an Orchid and a Mage Slayer. Seems good. There was some magic damage on their team. I like it. Other places on our team, we've got a very supporty looking Invoker with Nags and a Force Staff. Our Jug has a Battle Fury and a Blade Mail. Looks like he's on his way up to BKB. That is a much better Shackle. Force Staff is going to get the Silencer out of range. Curse of Avernus is going to keep the Silencer alive and just make him crush the fight. Lifestealer tries to do things but dies instead. Silencer can just hang out on high ground and kill Rex. Other builds on our team. We've got a Storm Spirit pushing in the bottom lane with Witchblade crit and Orchid. And on Spider, there's Blink, there's Blade Mail, there's some lifesteal and attack speed. Looks like a fine build. So, yeah, you can definitely see it in our builds. We've got a few people with, like, good carry builds online. And they've got, like, Legion Commander. Shadow Shaman is keeping up in net worth with Legion Commander, but he's invested it in a Hurricane Pike. Like, there's no damage here. There's no damage here. Anyway, their mid-racks survived that. They've still got one there. Their bottom buildings all survived that. Top, some aggressive Spider is trying to fight a tower, and Legion Commander TPs into the trees. Silken Boa, Slam, Blade Fury, and I go down. Nice job, again, with the very solid build, Legion Commander. Seems as long as people are pushing towers, you can blow up the wave and get the tower to focus them once they're super slowed. It is, I suppose, the most optimal place to do that fight. Storm Spirit with Invis comes in behind Clinks, who pops his Blade Mail and promptly pops. Jug also pops his blade mail. Why all the blade mails this game? I'm so confused. Meanwhile, people are hovering around the Roche pit. Shadow Shaman split pushing without his team yet again. He hexes Silencer. He right-clicks on Silencer. Silencer and Storm both right-click on him, and Shadow Shaman and Silencer go down at the same time. That's fascinating. Looks like technically the kill went to the Shadow Shaman first. That's actually very nice for their team. I don't think it's enough, though. Meanwhile, mid, Legion Commander does mean things to Jug, who pops his BKB and gets away. It's like they beat on each other a little bit and all separate. Silencer gets in there, does the spells and things and stuff. And that is a Blink Duel. Is that another Blink Duel out of Shackle? I don't think that was quite out of Shackle. Oh, but it's close. No, it's just right after the Shackle. That is another duel on the poor Earth Spirit. It's kind of bad at this point. Oh well. Alright. We've got some lanes pushed in. Looks like we're moving to have a fight mid. Invoker beats the start of the fight. Storm runs the Omni Slash to the Invoker. Oh, that was such an awesome play. Check this out. Storm gets Omni Slashed and runs over to Invoker and me, and the Clink switches over to the Invoker and heals him. Because Invoker had Curse of Avernus up while that Omni Slash was going. Oh man. Then, a second later, this Blade Mail pop on the Jug kills the Clinks. The Blade Mail pop on the Clinks kills the Storm Spirit. It's a freaking bloodbath mid. As a buyback from the Earth Spirit. Our Silencer went down at some point. I didn't see that, but he's going to go top. Intercept this fat wave pushing in. Seems like a fine decision. I believe with that we're going to have to back off of mid. Oh man, this was very frustrating. So I had Invoker like kind of on me, and I pinged the Shadow Shaman bottom, and the Invoker just doesn't come with me or help at all. I'm so confused as to why he didn't help me at all. Also, I walk forward quite a bit too much before I do my thing, and Shadow Shaman just steps in and hexes me. And I decide the duel's no good at that point, and I'm like talking in comms, trying to get Silencer to help, or trying to get Invoker to help. He's just doing his own thing. Oh well, anyways, I die, no big deal. They are all back up. Storm Spirit's still dead for a minute, but I believe we're able to push in a second here. We got a double damage Legion Commander looking to jump on the Silencer, who has Gleipnir, and just kites him so hard. That was a little hard to watch. Such a strong spell, or strong setup, but he never got the Blade Fury off in that fight. Ice Stealer misses with another roll-in. Catches a bunch of people in the Electric Vortex, but just gets deleted afterward. Now we got a 3-man push running through top, taking out the tower. Earth Spirit is looking to do something, maybe. To TP out. Jug goes bottom to catch this big wave and to fight the Clinks. The double Blade Mail proves advantageous to the Jug, who goes invis. Tries to chase the Clinks up, but the Clinks runs left. Oh man, the jukes are real. That's so silly. But meanwhile, top. Let's see this fight, because that just fizzled out. This is the fight that matters. I TP onto the creep. Snakes go down. Shadow Shaman and Earth Spirit are coming to do something about this. It's a buyback on Shadow Shaman. He gets shackled, but a Blink Duel will catch him just fine. Snakes burn down the racks. That's a victorious duel. The Burning Barrage gets 3 procs on Earth Spirit quite quickly, and he goes down a moment later. And from here, I'm pretty sure we just destroy all of their buildings. They already had the tower and 1 racks down mid. We clean that up. Lifestealer misses another rolling boulder. Does some other stuff to me, but I just survive that and move on to eat their last 2 racks. I've gotten some dual damage in at this point. I'm at 150 dual damage at 30 minutes. That's fine. Not my best dual game ever. I think the thing to look at this game is this guy right here. He's 17-5. He's got a Bloodthorn. He's got an Orchid. He's got some additional crit and some lifesteal. Seems good. They're going to continue pressuring the towers, and now the Ancient. I'm kind of just hoping somebody will come out and get duels. So I go in. There's nobody there. I get all beat up. Turns out Legion Commander was just hiding in the trees, so I actually just die. It's just hilarious. Nice catch, Legion Commander. Legion Commander goes down, and with the creeps on the Ancient, that is all she wrote for this game. 1 last kill on the Clinks, and that's GG. If you made it this far, please hit that like button. It makes such a huge difference. I had a friend like 2 of my videos, and they got like 5 times as many views as all my other videos, so like, hit that like button. I would appreciate it so much. I'm about to go to the post-game analysis. If you want to see that, find me on Patreon. If not, no worries. Good luck, have fun, don't die. I will catch you in the next one. Alright, on to the scoreboard analysis.